Hey YouTubers, I have a Nissan Frontier, '05 Nissan Frontier. I'm going to be doing the camshaft position sensors onto it. Let me get this hood open. Pop you guys up. Get the hood opened onto it. If I can. It's being And now that I got the hood opened, you guys can see the motor. I'm going to try to find a good spot for y'all, because the camshaft positioning sensors are, one's back here on this side and back here in this corner, and then there's one over on the other side. I'm taking it's over here. It's on this side somewhere. It's over in here. You're just going to follow your wiring harness till you get to the right thing. And I guess it's 10mm sockets up here. You take this cover off so you can see the back of it, get to it easier back there. Get that cover off, you'll get to the back of it easier, and then you can put them in. They're only held on with one 10mm bolt. Each sensor is. It's nice and cold out today. Don't worry if I'm wearing all this protective gear on to keep me warm and so I don't freeze. But so you guys will see it in the video. And I got my mask and everything on, trying to keep the cold out because it's so cold out today. It's only like 20. But here's one of the sensors. That's what that looks like for the Nissan Frontier V6 4-wheel drive. And that holds with one 10mm bolt. That's the first one. That's the first crank sensor. Or I mean camshaft sensor, my bad, sorry guys. Then for the second camshaft positioning sensor is one that's got a little bend onto it. See the little like elbow bend? It's pretty weird. It's cool though. And again, one 10mm bolt by my finger. And now that that's done and you all know that I'm changing the cam positioning sensors, we're gonna get to work on this thing and see where we can go. I'll get my gloves on, get some work done. Now some people do this without taking this off, but I'm gonna just take this off just so I have a little extra room. Because like I said, it's pretty far down in there. Some people can do it with it on. Some people can do it with it, or prefer it off. I would rather prefer doing it when it's off than on, because a lot more of a pain in the ass to do when it's on. But then again, this is the first time I'm doing these ones in this type of in this truck. I never had to do them in this truck before. So this is the first time with this truck, but this is the first time I owned a Nissan. And Nissan Frontier isn't all that bad. It's actually a pretty decent truck. And it's got tons of power. If any of you guys have this type of truck, have the V6 4.0, you'll know what I mean by power. Unless your truck's lagging and it needs a lot of work tune-up. But my truck, oh my god, I smoke all 4 tires on blacktop. I don't do that though. I baby my truck. Keep in mind, the better you guys maintain your vehicles all the time, and you guys just can maintain it like you should normally, and take care of it and don't beat the crap out of your vehicle, it'll last you forever. Everybody thinks, oh, a truck's made for truck that has 4-wheel drives for mudding and going mudding and pulling trees out of the woods and just hauling it up. Well, it's not. A truck's made to make you money, yes, but if you take care of your truck, it'll last a long time. You just straight go out and beat on it, it ain't gonna last you for nothing. I'll get this thing off. It should be a whirl. I don't even know how the fuck it comes off there. Is there another bolt holding it on? No, it's just a pop-up tongue. maybe not. Huh. I don't know. There it is, it's just hard. That's all. And there's your top of your cover. See, V6 4.0. But then you pull that off. And remember, don't lose your bolts. So I don't lose my bolts, I'm going to go ahead and stick them right back in here where they came out of for now. Because obviously you wouldn't put them back in the cover because there's no threads to screw it to, so they just fall out when you picked it up. So you put them in there, screw them twist them in a couple times, and then take your handy dandy thing and stick it inside your truck for now until you're ready to use it. And now that's done, now we can get this sensor out. And I guess the right side's the easier. The right side of the truck, the driver's side, or right side, which is the driver's side of the truck, is the easiest to get out because it's right there by the top and it's not that hard. Now the passenger side, which is the left-hand side of the truck, of the motor, is a pain in the butt to get to. I've been looking at it and stuff, and it is hard to get to. But like I said, the first one, the left or the right one, or the driver's side is right here on this side. Passenger side's over here. Driver's side is the right. Passenger side's the left. Passenger side's the one that's the bitch to get off. And again, sorry about the mess, but it's only 20 degrees, guys. So I have to do with what I got. Okay. Maybe I ain't gonna have to take off my gloves. I wish I could get you guys in here a better spot so you could see what I'm working on. Whereabouts it's at. And then you got to get right up in your truck and on your stuff because of it. And it's way down in, guys. You gotta feel down into there and stuff. Yeah, it's a nightmare. And you don't want to unhook it, or you don't want to unhook your wire until after you just unbolt it, pull it out, and then take and unsnap the wire after you get it out. Where the hell is that? You just follow your wiring harness down. It's like right there on the top. I found it, but it's just, man, she's gonna be fun getting back in. That's for sure. Oh, I might have to. You might end up having to use a wrench on this. It's so like in a weird spot. She's in a weird old spot. Oh no, you can use a ratchet. You just gotta finagle your ratchet down in there. Ah, yep, I got her. I got her loose. All right. And that's a 10 millimeter socket, 10 millimeter bolt, and it's only one bolt that holds it on. But now when you put the new ones in, make sure you have like some 10W30 or 10W40. It don't really matter. Just some oil, some car oil, because you're gonna want to rub around the O-ring of the new one before you put it back in. Because if not, it won't work. And there's the one bolt that I got out. Now I should be able to pop it out and get the clip off. Let's see if we can get her out of there now. I got it wiggling, but how the hell do you get it out? Oh, you gotta wiggle it. Give her a little wiggle and jiggle. As you can tell, oh, she's got oil on her. So it does have oil. Now it's just getting these things out. These clips are a pain in the butt. Figure out how they work. Huh. do you get them off? Holy crap. Well, might have to go get a pair of pliers or something. My hands are fucking freezing. Well, I got the old one out. Just fighting with getting the wires off of it. As you can tell, it's right there. Right here. And you got one of these stupid little things. And I'm trying to figure out how to get this to pop up. I'm gonna have to go to flathead. As you tell, just follow this wiring harness right here and it brings you right to it. It's like, it's right here on the back of the motor right here. It's not very far down in. And then the other one's over here somewhere. I will locate it and show you guys. As you can tell, that's the one with the bend. So that's the driver's side one. Now it's just getting it out. It does have oil on it, ladies and gentlemen, so you know. It does have oil because it monitors everything. But it shouldn't leak no oil, so definitely shouldn't leak no oil. It should just have a little bit on there. Now I got me a nice decent screwdriver and a pair of pliers, heart pliers. Now let's see if I can get this thing off, shall we? This time I'm gonna just pull the clip up. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta pop it. You gotta push that green thing all the way in, guys. Now I figured it out. It took me a little bit. But this green little tab here, if you push it all the way until it clicks, there won't be no space between it. It'll slide right off. And when you push it back on, this green thing pops all the way out. Now that I know how to do it, I didn't know how it went on and off that clip. Pain in the butt. Okay, now you can see there's the old one I just pulled out. And the seal's kind of not that good. Now, old one's done. New one's going in. Brand new. I filled up a little cap with oil, as you guys can tell, that's over here. Little cap. So you can dip your fingers in it and rub it around that O-ring right there. You want to make sure you get it coated around it really good. So dip, 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 just like that, and then just coat the O-ring. That helps it slide in the engine block easier, helps the O-ring from not rotting out or going bad and letting stuff get into the truck or anything. Coat it really good. Don't gimp on the oil, guys. Make sure you really get it heavy on there. Like so. So make sure you get it really heavy on there. Work perfectly fine, and then stick it back in the hole. First off, you just clamp it back down onto here the way she's supposed to go, like so. Snap it back in. I don't know if any of y'all heard that click or not, but it clicked. Then you take your screwdriver and pop it back into place. So, and then now you got the loopity-loop like that. See, and it's got the hole in the center of it right there, and then you're good. Now that that's done, now you find the hole, shove her on back in. Like chevron. And come on. Just like that. And she's done. She's back in the hole where she should belong, baby. Just playing, everyone. Now that she's in there, now you take your 10 millimeter bolt, put back in there. Then you tighten her back down. And then there's one done. One down, one to go. There it is. The next step is we got to get that part in there. I didn't get it all the way in. Make sure you feel it, everyone, and make sure your O-ring popped in. Because if not, you'll leak by oil. Make sure there's no space or nothing before you put that bolt in, because if not, you'll come into problems like snapping your new part or leaking by oil or breaking the bolt off in the motor. So you don't want to do none of that. So make sure there's no space behind it. And then get your bolt in, tighten it down. You'll feel when the O-ring goes in. I thought I had mine in and I didn't because it didn't pop in. Well, you'll feel it. It goes clunk. But you'll feel it. It'll be tight and then it'll just pop in. And then there's no space behind the part in that. It'll be flush. And you take your 10 millimeter socket ratchet. Throw it back down there, and they're not all that tight either. You don't have to put significant force on it because it wasn't that tight when I pulled it out. It's just pretty much like a snug tight. You don't gotta reef it right down like you would a car tire. Just you judge it with your ability, you'll know. Bust it off. Feels like I went right on these. It's in there. Okay, one down. One sensor done, one to go. Now we just gotta find the sensor on this side. It's back in the same spot, just it's on this side of the motor. Now that's gonna be fun. So we're gonna switch you all around here on the other side of the truck. So then you guys can see me. Like so. Ooh. Now let's locate the side. Where is it? I don't even know where it's at. I can't even find it. Is that it? Oh my god, that's it right there. Is that it? All up under the intake like that? Hell, that can't be it. That feels like it though. Unchanged. One down, one to go. Now it's trying to figure out where the heck the other one is. The one to go is. Let's replace the four because the range is used one. You can see it. I think it's right there. I think that's it right there. Alright, let's see here. I gotta check something. Mix it straight out like that. That's gonna be a motherfucker getting it plugged back in now. Yeah, it's gonna be fun getting plugged back in because I can't even feel it. That's the problem. That's it right there. Holy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's way down in there. Yep, I can feel it. How am I going to get the thing out and back in? Whew. That's going to be fun. And it's tight as shit back there, too. The wiring harness is all tight and shit, dude. That's going to be fun. You know, you can't even see. You can't even get to it, dude. That's going to be phenomenal. Bolt through back into the same wiring harness. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. And so now I got my wrench back, or socket there. I don't even. Oh, I found it. It's looking at So, for that one, you might need a little extension. Something like so. You get it in the right place, you can get it. It's just getting your wrench down into there and finagling it where it needs to go. This one's pretty much all about feeling and everything. You gotta pretty much feel where it's gotta be. Come on. Yep. This is stupid. That's stupid. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a 10 millimeter wrench, I guess, and then stick back there is the only way I can do it. I'm gonna probably have to come from that side over there or something. See if I can go from that side. Be right, yeah. Down in there is where she's at. Right down in here. Right that back there, down way down there though. Towards the bottom of the motor. Towards the bottom of it. It's like underneath that silver bar here that's going across underneath this. Underneath that bar right there. That bar all the way down. It's under that bar. Try it again on this other side. I don't know. Most of you are probably gonna have to get right up in here, right up on your vehicle, just like I'm doing. Lay right down on it. Get yourself all partied up and ready. And you can't work on it with gloves, which sucks. It's just too hard. Let me see here. Where's it? Wow, it's easier if you just come over this way to get it. Get right on it with a wrench. I think I might have to use a wrench though to get it. Get to it this time. Over here though. Yeah, 'cause it's right there, I can feel it. This one's all about feeling, guys. You can't do anything about that. It's all about feeling and trusting your hands. Right. If you guys have any of those like swivel extensions that has a swivel on it, I'd recommend you use one of those. I don't have one, but I will be buying one in the near future. Because this is crazy. Come on. This thing's stupid. I hate this thing already. Can't even find it. Why do fucking vehicles have to be like this? You can't find nothing. I hate not being able to fucking see what I'm doing, dude. I ain't gonna go in there with that. I might have to just get a wrench. Wasting my time doing this, I think. I think I might just be wasting my time now. 10mm wrenches it is. Alright guys, I'm going to get a 10mm wrench. I'll be back. This is retarded. You can't get it with a socket on this side because it's... Now that I got my 10mm wrench, I can try to get that off. See, 10mm wrench. Now, we're going to try and get this off. It sucks not having a garage, everyone. And having to work outside like this really does suck. Wish I had a garage. That's the next thing I gotta invest in is a garage. Okay, there it is right there. Excuse me. Hands on to it next thing. Is that fucker straight down or something? There we go, got it. I got that one. Last one. Now it's just getting it out and putting it back. It's gonna be the fun part. Ooh, it's cold. Here. Let me get my nose cold. Get my face warm a little bit. Alright. Just a couple little tweaks and adjustments. And your bolt should come right out. Almost got it. You just don't want to drop the bolt. Because if you do, you probably won't ever find it again. There's my bolt. I don't want to lose it, that's the thing. She's already loose. I can feel her wiggling. Gotta get it out. And then I gotta get that clip away from it there so I can get the new one on it. So you can't reach down into the motor. You basically got to bear hug this thing just so you can get this thing out of here. Because it's so tight. Hold on. You might have to spin it down a little bit. Wow. There it is. Holy cow. She didn't want to come out of there. I might have to unhook it from down there. What the? Didn't think I'd have to unhook it from down here to get it out. Yeah, the cord's so short. I don't know how the heck you're gonna... Okay, got it out. Yep, I got it out. Now next up is getting this thing. Oh no, yeah. I'm back here because I can't see nothing. Take the screwdriver, push that clip into here, snap. Oh wait, you can push it in with your finger too. There you go. Pushed it with my finger. I get this thing out. Nope. Wow. Oh, that thing's tight, guys. What the fuck? I hate this thing being this short back here. You can't see nothing. It won't come off. How nice. How nice. You can get it out, but you can't get it off. And you can't pull it up out because you can't see nothing. It won't come out of there because it's wired right to the fucking wiring harness. So short. Okay, barely got any damn room here to do anything. You said you can't do nothing, so man. What the fuck? Man, damn it, dude, I almost said that fucker. God, you gotta push them tongs in so far. This little black piece has got to be pushed in there so far to get it to spring load this stupid crap out. Yeah. There's one more. And you don't have to worry about which way they go, because they only go in and out one way. So you really do not have to worry about it. Alright. One down, one to go. Brand new one. I'm going to put it on there, and then I'm going to lube it up after I put it on, because I'm not going to lube it up and then have to fight with it afterwards. So, heck with that. It's already on there. And I can lube her up and drop her back into there. That's gonna be fun getting it back into that hole. Where's she supposed to go? Real fun. Yep. I know I got her down there by the hole, at least. Okay, oil. Fuck's the hole. Oh, where the hell's the end of it? Right there. Okay. Did it go in? And I think it went in. Yep, almost. A little bit more. I'm hanging off the vehicle. Yeah, as I'm trying to get this thing into here. let you in, people, ladies and gentlemen. Now, put your bolt back in. It takes a while. Sorry that you guys had to watch me bear hug my motor for a while, but can't help that. I gotta get it in there just right. Remember, make sure you have your bolt in there. Got my bolt, man. Yep, now my wrench. Alright. There's my last one of the camshaft sensors. And there's 2 of them on this motor. My light only came on for the one. It was the right hand side. The first one we changed. That was why my light came on, why my check engine light was on my truck. It was for the passenger or the driver's side. And I'm like, well, heck with it. I changed one. You might better change them both when you're doing it. It cost me $140, I think, altogether for both of them, both sensors and stuff. So I mean,